one. Malone's Hypeline is now on air and ready to take your calls. You have just tuned into the best urban talk show on Blog Talk Radio today. This is where you can voice your opinion and state how you truly feel. If you are new to the Hypeline, welcome. For callers, please say your name and where you're calling from, and let the fun begin. We talk about relationships, sex, current events, pop culture, life. You can get advice. Or if you just want to sit back and listen to others speak, you can do so. Please follow us on Twitter at DJ Malone Pro. Like us on Facebook/DJ Malone Pro. Go to our website, www.dmpproductions.net, or chat with us live on www.blogtalkradio.com/DJ_Malone, and just log right in. Psst. Spread the word. Once again, welcome to the show. And without further ado, would you please welcome our host, DJ Malone.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, DJ Malone. I'm in the zone around the corner. I can't believe I was at the Astros. Just maybe, I was at Reliance Stadium Dome. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy. Thank you for calling Guy Talk. This is our third episode that we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. This is our third week. Wow. Time goes by fast. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. This is where we talk about everything that guys talk about. If you a guy, call into the show. Love to hear your opinions on whatever the case may be, and everything else, and so forth like that, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you can speak your opinion, get your voice heard, and make sure you call in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Malone's Hypelines at 9:30 Central Time. Call into that, and we got a caller right now. Hold on, let me get this call in. Hello, how you doing? Trey, this you?
Yeah, what's up?
What up, Trey? Welcome to God Talk, man. Welcome. Yeah, man. So, how you been, bro? How's everything?
Everything been kind of good. Been having ups and downs, but I'm making it.
I feel that. Well, I wanted to talk about this today too, as well. I wanted to talk about as a guy, I have a problem with my baby mama. Well, baby mama, let's say. And I'm not going to go on a whole, 30-minute rant or anything, but my thing is that I feel like the court system favors the mothers. Do you believe this?
Yeah.
I want to know why they favor the mothers. Because there are some mothers out there who are really fucked up in the world.
True.
I mean, have you ever experienced or went through something like that? Like,
yeah.
you know that you're the good parent, but the court doesn't see it that way?
Yeah.
Do you have any experiences that you'd like to share?
Well, I'm trying to get my rights for my little girl now, but like my mama done told me, like, if I go out there, I have to have a job if I want to get custody of it. I had to have a job. I got to be doing this and that. And show them, and I'm like, and they be like, the court is going to see it like that because she is the mother. She had her. And stuff like that. And I was like, that's not right because we both had her, just not her. You know?
No, definitely. Well, I do feel like the courts favor the mothers. I mean, I understand, mothers are the birth givers, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is that sometimes the mothers aren't fit as properly as the dads. 773-897-3976, ladies and gentlemen, is the number to call in and get your opinion on this. Now, here's my thing. Here's my thing about my baby mama. Now, my baby mama, she cool. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that she's a bad mother either. But my thing is, in order to co-parent, it takes two. Hence the word co. I feel like, I just feel like sometimes, there's not enough communication between us, or she doesn't want to hear it. you know, if it ain't going, she don't like it, that ain't what it is right there. You know what I'm saying? So I tell Shorty, I'm like, okay, yo, what up, man? You know, I'm trying to get my daughter. Nah, you can't get her. Why? Oh, because I'm busy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is, how you gonna complain about something, and then you got it right there in your face? You just don't want it the way that I'm giving it to you. You want it the way that you want it. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to be a father. Now, there's a difference between a dad and a father. It's hard to be a father, and you have baby mamas who just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Who want, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay child support if I'm already doing for the child. That's just my thing. I don't feel like I should have to go up to the courts. I got to go up to do this. Shorty don't want to deal with me. But my thing is, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a man, taking care of my child, I shouldn't have to pay no child support.
True.
Give me your opinions, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, 773-897-3976. We got another caller on the 646. This Mr. Tony.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what up, man? How you doing?
Hanging in there, man. Just enjoying the day. That's it.
I feel that. Let me ask you this, man. Do you have problems with your baby mama?
We go through every relationship. Yeah, I got my ups and downs. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is my thing. Do you feel like if you're doing for your child, do you feel like you should have to pay child support? Like, you know, my thing is, this is what pissed me off, you know, a while back ago. My baby moms, you know what I'm saying, we good, you know what I'm saying, everything gravy on our head. But then all of a sudden, I'm taking care of my child, all of a sudden, she go out there and put me on child support because she's money hungry.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. Like, we go through ups and downs, and we've been together for like 6 years. My daughter's gonna be 3 in April. It's up and down, you know. It's not an easy relationship, but because we both strong on it. We both like, and it's funny. We both born the same day. It's crazy. Like, our relationship is crazy, but we're both leaders, so we both got to hear ourselves out. And I learned off of her that sometimes I got to listen, and sometimes she got to listen to me. I'm just fortunate, knock on wood, that there's no child support. But I live with her, you know, and I live with my daughter, so.
Oh, so you stay with her?
Yeah, so it's different. I mean, if we were separated for enough, things would happen. It'll be ugly, maybe not. I can't say, but I'm not there. I'm fortunate. It's not an easy battle. The whole thing is frustrating too because, you know, you have a child, and there's times you want to spend that quality time with your missus, and getting used to, you know, putting the child to sleep, and then sometimes, you know, by the time we do that, we're tired ourselves, and we get frustrated with each other. Perfect example. Like, that's why a lot of people fight, because they think they're not giving each other quality, but it's the child. You got to give perks, and everything kicks in.
I feel that. Another thing is, all right, now, this is what my baby mama told me. This is my baby mom. She tells me, you know, okay, and you know, this is why I believe this is solely the reason why we're not together. It's because she tells me things like, oh, well, if we live together, I'm gonna put child support on you anyways. What?
That doesn't make sense in my opinion, but. And then a lot of times, child support, what you're doing is just paying extra money to the city just to have that process go through. Whatever you throw towards the child, they'll take a percentage of that, so that doesn't even make sense. It should be that either, if you're doing child support, because there's a lot of people out there that don't take care of your kids. You throw it towards the bank, not towards the actual woman's finances, because she'll treat somebody else with that, or whatever the case is, from things I've seen. It should go towards the bank there, so when the kid grows up, they got money for them when they hit 18 or 20. That's something. But these courts are giving away this money to a lot of people out there that don't deserve it. And as fathers, you pay for it. It's hard enough you get a bad rep, you know. On Father's Day,
You don't see them glorifying that thing on TV or anything. They're like, oh yeah, Father's Day, okay, next. But when it's Mother's Day, it's exploited, and I think it should be equal for both days. That's why I was.
I do feel it.
So. Okay.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Let me ask Trey right quick. Trey, do you agree? Do you agree with what he's saying? Like, you know, mothers and fathers should be equal.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Oh, that's like, I understand if he ain't doing nothing. Yeah, she should get more power. But I mean, like, if he actually is trying to be there and it's doing stuff there, they should be equal.
See, yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? When you try to show the courts, you know, where, hey, look, I'm trying to do what I got to do. Well, they're gonna give you all the runaround. They're gonna tell you, oh, you gotta go ahead and do this. And whenever you do that, oh, now you gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? They make it so hard for you to be a father to your child. And my thing is, you know what I'm saying? We all, as men, you know, and we all have kids on here, man. And I'm pretty sure, you know, we all been at a point in time in life where a lot of times we don't get, you know, the appreciation as a mother would. And sometimes that makes me mad because without my sperm, this baby couldn't be conceived.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you see the birth giver? Yes, I give her that. But yet I feel like I'm the ejaculator. Without my shit going in there, ain't no baby coming out because I saw a seed, so as hell ain't making no baby by herself.
I think society too, they don't, like, I look at kids, like, I look at my daughter, and like the way that, you know, girls are raised and how men are raised, it's like they teach them in a way how to be separate because they're not sure. Like, you look at psychiatrists, if you ever read or whatever, it says a kid that's structured should have their father and mother. They get the, you know, the independence from the father, the nourishing, the loving from the mom. Now, if you don't got that, I thought sometimes some kids are raised a little bit less fortunate than others. And I think society should give more praise to fathers, for the ones that are actually doing their job, being there for their kids. You know, anybody could just be a father to a kid, but you really got to be there through the thick and thin, and they're sick, and they're this. You take your own money out of your own pocket and rather see your child eat than yourself. That's love. Not like what these people do now. Like, some people just buy stickers. Oh, yeah, the kid's hungry. Who cares? It's not like that. And then it'll come back to you like, what you doing, Malone? Your child's going to recognize that, and that's going to make us stronger, or your child, when they get older, they're going to be like, yo, even though regardless of what happened, my dad was there, my mom was there, so you're doing your thing. It's just like you said, you're raising up the awareness about how people don't respect fathers no more, and people don't respect men at all. All I hear is always, you know, the feminist stuff, and if we go out and bash them and, you know, we abuse them, but when they do it, it's okay. And I think schools also, and even the penal system, I'll give you an example, and it's all track from this, but it's true, like the way society, how they raise our kids. My man in Florida, he was giving out free haircuts, right, at the prison system for the penal kids. And dude said straight out, like, you know, what you gonna do when you come out? He said, oh, I don't know. You know, my mom is locked up and my father's dead. And he's in the penal system, and you would think that they would at least try to raise you to be a citizen to come out and stay out. But what they do is they leave you doing whatever you do so you can go back in and make more taxpayers' money. And that's what it is. So my whole thing is I think society should be a little bit more lenient, a little bit more, you know, nourishing towards people that need it. Dead, no, man.
Dude, let me ask you this, man. And we hear this all the time. Do you believe that society or the system is made and designed for us to fail?
It is systematic.
What do y'all feel about this?
That depends on how you go through in school. I mean, if you just fail out of school, yeah, it's designed for you to fail. But if you stay out and go to school, you can you can make it.
Okay. Mr. Tony, what do you feel about that?
I had a different upbringing. Like growing up, I was bilingual, and I had teachers telling me, making fun of me in front of the class. Man, look at kids. This is what happens when you Spanish, when you this and that, and they instead of taking, and even then, in my neighborhood growing up, nobody went to high school, college, or anything when I was going. So when I went, I had to bring myself up as an individual. Say, yo, I need to go to school. I need to do this, even though I was street smart. And I was getting hated through my block growing up because they thought I was trying to better myself, not be better than the next person. And it is very systematic, man. The system is out there to destroy it. I got professors and teachers that to tell me, yo, why you here? Why don't you just be working as a garbage man and stuff like that? This is stuff I used to hear growing up. And I kind of now look back at it, and I'm glad that I went through that, because now they could throw anything at me and it's not going to stop. Sometimes we got to go through the hardship in order to become a strong individual. So I don't say nothing back in the past. Some people can't deal with it like me, but and I hope the kids don't go through what I went. I really hope nobody goes through what I was going through. I got a 4-year degree. Nobody put that in my pocket. I did it myself. I went as far as a master. And like I said, I did it on my own. And if I could do it, all y'all listeners out there, no matter what, you could do it too.
Let me express some rights. Let me express some say on that. On my end, do I believe that the system is made for you, designed to fail? I'll put it like this, and I said this on my show a couple times. If it's me, and let's say it's an African American and a Caucasian. Now, y'all both fresh out of high school. You go to the same employer. Y'all both fresh out, went to the same high school and everything, same credentials and everything. I believe the employer would hire the Caucasian before they hire the African American. I'm not saying that to be racist. I'm just speaking from my own experiences and what I've seen personally. Now let's look at this now. Okay, now the African American is going out there. He's trying to make an honest living. He's going out there, going up and looking for jobs like he was his real 9 to 5, looking for jobs and stuff. And then, here comes the rent. Here comes the bills now. Now, what is he supposed to do? Well, what he's going to do, he's going to revert to whatever he knows that he can get that quick, fast money. He goes out there, go ahead, sells a QP or whatever, sells some good weight, some real good weight. Guess what? He gets caught. Now he's with a felony. Now he comes back out after about 6 or 8 months out of that felony, goes up to the same employer, and then the employer says, oh, well, you have a criminal background. Well, I was just here about good a year ago, and I ain't have no criminal background, but you still ain't hired me. All along, the Caucasian that he's hired, I'm not saying that, specifically this is how all Caucasians, handle and stuff, but I'm just saying that all along, the young Caucasian that he hired was fucking off and everything else. He had no type of work ethic. Now, the African-American male might have better work ethic, but he can't even do it now because I feel like he was put in a situation to where he can't even get a job now because of his felony. You see how that cycle is?
Yeah. It's made to break us, but that's why we got to keep that individual, like I said, you got to go out there and do what you got to do. This earth is rough. It's hard, The job fair, the school fair, everything. It's hard. But you got to go into your own self and tell yourself, forget these people and keep moving. Now, I know what you mean about the job. It gets frustrating. You get your stuff. You pay your money to go out there, no matter how you transfer, you got to eat. You don't get to do, we'll call you later. And you got to keep doing it. There's little things like that, but you got to keep doing it. And just pray for an easier balance in life, because if not, that's what they want us to do. They want us to be stressed out, killing each other, getting effed up every time, whatever they can, because that's what they do. That's what they used to label us as. That's why I love when I do what I do, or even people of color, anybody always overcomes all this BS that's thrown at us, because we're better than them when we can do that. We take everything they did mentally to destroy it, and we overcome it. And it's not an easy thing. If I had the answer for it, I'd give it to the world right now. It's true though. It's just, you know, I even had people of color that had power put me down and telling me, "Oh, you Spanish, and you should. What you doing? Why you here?" And, you know, and it's messed up because they grew up going through racism, like change. Instead, they do the same thing that the Caucasians are doing, and it's a cycle of hate. And if everybody out there that's listening, you can control that and learn and grow from it, you become a better individual. If we dwell on it, we're gonna do what they want, and we're gonna be angry, stressed out. We're gonna run to some knucklehead. We're gonna get incarcerated, and then our life is over. While the other person keeps moving.
Oh, definitely.
No.
What I want to do right now, I want to read this mail that I got from my good friend, and she needs some help. And Trey and Tony, I want you to help this girl out. We can, you know, discuss what her problem is, okay? Now, she sent me an email, and I'm going to read that to you, okay? Okay, now, she said, quote, unquote, "A letter to you and your talk show. I recently had a dream about a guy I haven't talked to him in months, and he has never even crossed my mind. Anyways, I've been thinking about him for the past week, and the dream was about us being married, and I was pregnant. And then my dad died. He is my real first true love. I have never gotten the feelings I have for him for anyone else. But I'm not as open as he is. This guy has been by my side since day one. He has never left my side even after I got pregnant. He has been there for my son, and he is a great father figure. Only thing is, he doesn't know if he wants to go back home or if he wants to stay down here, and it frustrates me because I don't want him to leave me, but I don't want to follow him either. So I made him choose me or to go home. I don't know if I was wrong or right, so please, I stopped talking to him, and I think about him more than a lot. Please help me. I don't know what to do, and if you have any questions, I can answer them." So, basically, she gave this dude an ultimatum. You know, obviously, this dude is her first love. And, you know, I guess wherever he was going to, he's going, I guess he gave them a message, look, either you're going to stay here or you're going to leave. Now, she wants to know was she in the wrong or was she right? I'm going to start with Trey first. Trey, did you get the question?
Yeah.
What do you think she should have done?
I mean, I don't know on that one. I mean, they could have came up with something together, or like made each other in the middle. She didn't have to give him that type of decision to make, because at the end of it, he can hurt somebody on each side. He can hurt her, and then he can hurt the people back at home if he don't go back. So she just putting him in a worse than he is. No, that's good.
Oh, definitely. Tony, what's your thought?
Yeah. Sometimes in the heat of anger, you say things you don't want, and as stubborn as we are as individuals, we'll stick by it even if we wrong or right. If you really love the person, you got to sacrifice your own life too. Now, take it granted, maybe you should have a more fortunate, maybe you should have a better life if she left for him. But really, if you love somebody, y'all both got to come to, you know, an agreement and see what y'all got to do. It's not fair. You know, he got family, and he has to use all that too. He wants his family also. So she just got to either, you know, talk to him and say, listen, let's work this out. Maybe we'll move eventually. Give it time. You know, little by little. She should go out there with him, travel and see how it is. just don't jump into it. But one thing you never do to a guy, especially all you to the females out there, don't have us choose our loved ones for that, because remember, our loved ones been there forever, and we only been with you guys for a couple of years. You can't have us just outweigh one over another.
You want to join in, Ashley? Okay. Okay. I feel that. This is my honest opinion. I believe she should never gave him that ultimatum, because when put from the sub, a man's going to do what he wants to do at the end of the day. Now, whether he chooses her to stay with her, or to stay with her, or go home, he's going to do what he feels like that's right. Now, I don't believe you should have gave him an ultimatum. At the same time, I do believe, just like Tony and Mr. Trey was saying, talk about it. See if there's other options you can do besides this ultimatum. Now, if it is what it is, then that's what it is, and there's nothing you can do. But if there's a way that you can either prevent that, from getting to that point of that ultimatum, to where maybe, okay, I have to sacrifice some things in order for me to, in order to achieve this with him, or vice versa. Both of y'all are going to have to sacrifice if you want to make this work. Somebody, in a point blank period, somebody's going to have to sacrifice. Somebody. What do you feel about that, Tony? Somebody will have to sacrifice. Somebody.
Well, as a man, I used to be like, you know what, it's about me. Sometimes females have the right idea also. I now learned as myself to go for the most positive thing. I look at the goods and the bads. Okay, if I live here with this person, I'm with the family, and then weigh it out from there. So I'm going to do what's best for myself, like you said about men and all that. If there's a child in play, now I'm not thinking about me, now I'm thinking about the child, what's best for the child. And that's a different category for that situation. But like I said, I don't myself as a man don't want to be put in that predicament.
It'll be hard. I mean, we could all say what we were gonna do, but at the end of the day, we don't know, because we never been in that. Well, I've been in that predicament before. But my thing is, a man's gonna choose. If he's a real man, he's gonna choose what's inside of his heart. And even if he has to, part ways for a little bit, he's doing it because he's truly happy. And this is my thing. At the end of the day, I would want somebody to be honest with me and tell me, okay, I have to leave, or I want to be here. You know what I'm saying? If he says he wants to leave, at least he's giving you a honest answer. And I think that's what's important here is honesty. Because if he stays, and if he really doesn't want to stay, that resentment is going to come in somewhere, somehow. It's going to come in because he wasn't honest with himself. So my thing is, let the man, y'all talk about it, and understand that, if he chooses to leave, understand you're getting a truthful response. What do you feel about that, Trey? What do you feel about that, boss man? You there, Trey? I guess not. Tony, what do you feel about that?
I agree with your point, your advisement. And every man is different. We don't know exactly how deep they're in love with each other. We don't know. It takes two people. Now, one person can love, and another one can just get, be around that person and get used to it. But that's not love.
Well, she loves this dude very much, because obviously this is his first love. She dreamed of, she says that she dreamed of him and her getting married, and she was pregnant again.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, that could be a sign from the from the God Almighty or her guardian or who knows, the powers to be. Sometimes those dreams are actually trying to tell us something, and if that's the case, I think maybe she asked the question when she was thinking something in her head. She went to sleep, and it answered it right there for her. If he's positive and he's doing the right thing, and that's the only problem, I don't see what's the big problem. Y'all guys should just talk it out. Don't throw something away because you're going to regret it. There's people out there that leave their first love out of a stupid thing or arguing or something, and they lose them, and their whole life, they're just devastated. And it's not even fair to the next person that they run into, because they still carry that love for the other person. This is your true love, Ma? My advice is talk to her, man. Just say, listen, you're frustrated, you made a mistake, and every now and then, sometimes men also need to want to hear a sorry here and there from a female. It shouldn't be. It's 50-50. That's how it has to be.
Most definitely. That's real, ladies and gentlemen. That's real. I want to move on because it's getting close to the end of the show, so I want to go ahead and play The Wife, Friends with Benefits, or One Night Stands. And you know how we get down here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pick out the women's that you guys love. So today we got Taraji I don't know how to fuck it. The girl from Baby Boy.
What?
Taraji or whatever her name is. I forget her name.
Okay.
But she played in Baby Boy. She was Yvette.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Okay.
Taraji.
Oh, yeah, woman on the line. How you doing?
How you doing?
Nice to hear from you. Go ahead, man. I'm alone.
Yeah. Let me see Trey back on. Trey, you back on?
Yeah.
Okay, he was good. Wonderful. I'm glad. We have China from WWF.
Go on.
Yes.
Oh.
China. Who else? Who was that? What's that girl name from Fresh Prince? She's in that new BET show, Second Generation. She played in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Which one, though? The younger one, the older one?
Yeah, the younger one.
Oh, I forgot her name. My friend of mine was with the junior high round. Tatiana, I think her name is.
Yeah, Tatiana. I think that's what her name is. But those are the three we have today. Okay, so Trey, which one would you do? Who would you wife up? Who would you have a one-night stand with? Who would be friends with benefits? These are all really, well, besides China, really good choices.
Well, China's just be a one-night stand.
Really?
A one-night stand.
Really?
Hey, because that's just going to be one and done. They ain't going to never come back.
You must have been drunk that night.
Yeah, I have to be totally wasted. Yvette will be a friend with benefit. And no girl from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air I met.
Okay. Mr. Tony, what do you feel?
I would like to have China by like a friend, like not even to mess with. Just if a woman steps out of line, I'll be like, "Hey, how did that, China?" Like.
Oh, you gotta have the friends with benefits, man. You gonna take that? Have two friends with benefits.
Nah. Like I said, she could be a friend. That's it. No benefits.
Okay.
The girl from I heard Tatiana is a sweet girl. From what I hear, and stuff like that. So I'm already wifed up. But if we had a choice, then wife up. And the other one you were saying, I don't really know. So say one night stand.
Okay.
Forgive me. One night stand.
Okay. Miss China. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, that right there just blew my mind because I'm not even questioning her sexuality, but I'll roll with her like as friends or something. But that's it. You just blew my mind with the China.
Miss Ashley, would you like to participate?
No, I'm going to listen to you guys because I can't pick a woman, so
Okay.
I mean I can, but
Would you like some men? We can do men.
I'm okay.
We can do Kevin Hart.
Oh my God, no, he can't. No.
Kevin Hart, Rick Ross, or Cat Williams.
Oh my God,
Good one. I like that one.
really? I would have to be drugged. Literally, I can't even say wasted to even have sex with Rick Ross. I don't know who. You really done this to me. Why? Cat Williams, I would one night stand, I guess. And the other man, I guess I would marry him. Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you sure do, because he got that money. Yeah, I don't blame you.
But they all got money.
Oh, no. Kevin Hart got that. He got that high executive money. That boss money.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
This is a good show. I like it.
Thank you. I would wife her China. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I wife her China. I'm gonna tell you. Because I don't have to fuck her. I only have to fuck her one time, and guess what? When she gets pregnant, I'm divorcing her motherfucking ass, and because she gonna whoop my ass. I'm gonna make it to where she whoops my ass, and then I'll
no.
And if she whoops my ass long enough, I can go out and say I was being abused. And you know how much money I can get if I'm an abused victim in a marriage? Oh yeah, then child support too? Yes, I'm getting everything.
Oh my, you sound like a woman.
Yeah.
You can't. Is that even possible?
I don't even know it's possible. I don't even know, but
okay.
But
you do have everything figured out. Like you thought about this before.
Yes, I have. I thought about lots of things. Yes, ma'am. It's all right, fucking with China. Yeah, that big masculine motherfucker. I will friends with benefits. Tatiana. One night stands. The girl from Baby. How you say her name, Miss Ashley?
Taraji.
Yes. One night stand because I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because I feel like that would be a situation where I'm in where it can only be one night because I look at her with so much respect, and I feel like if we're friends with benefits, I don't feel like I'm giving her the respect, and if I feel like I'm wiped up with her, I believe that I couldn't. I mean, I'm not saying that she's not the marrying type, but I'm just saying I don't believe our careers would sync up. We would never see each other.
At all.
So, Tony, man, give him the Facebook, the Twitter, Weverb, all that.
This is the website, www.crowncitysounds.net, Twitter.com/CrownCitySound, Tony Raw, on Instagram is General Mayhem, Facebook is Tony Raw, on Crown City, sounds@AOL.com.
Okay.
I think I.
And I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry, Miss Ashley, to put you on because I accidentally pressed the wrong number. I mean, the wrong button, and when I didn't realize you were going to say something, and whenever you said something, I'm kind of like, oh goddamn, fuck.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't do anything. It was my fault. But I'm glad you're here. You're the first female ever to come on Guy Talk.
I'm honored.
That's a good title. Well, so let me ask you this, Miss Ashley. Since you've been on both sides, what do you feel about this show and your thoughts?
Well, today I've heard some good advice, some things that person should take. As far as the other show goes, you know, I love it. I enjoy it because this is my first time. I enjoy listening to you guys, especially at the beginning when, you know, you're telling young men about, you know, what not to do, basically. And, you know, I enjoy stuff like that because I feel like you all are, as men, you all are reaching out to the community and to these young men, letting them know, you know, even if it is, you know, it is what it is, but, you know, you're still trying to give them heads up, you know, trying to keep positive. Most of you all are very positive on here, which I like that. It's not a lot of hollering and screaming, but it's real positive feedback and energy on here, and I like that. I enjoy that because I'm used to being the only girl, so for me to only be the only girl on here today is really a privilege for me from you guys. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. And, you know, hopefully that person takes your advice and run with it.
I hope they do. Man. You know, like I said, man, this is the third week that we've been doing this. Make sure y'all spread the word. I'd love to have guys call in, and girls too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to flood it with girls because that kind of defeats the purpose of the show, the guy talk. But you know, nonetheless, I do want everybody can call in and support it. Listen to it on YouTube, and you know, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I like subscribes, I really do. It makes me feel like I'm a magazine editor, and you just subscribe to my magazine, so I own you for life now. We're not going anywhere.
No.
And make sure you tune in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9:30 p.m. for Malone Type Line, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very nice show. Tony Raw's been on there. Trey's been on there. Ashley's been on there. It's a very live show. Miss Ashley, do you like the environment that is different from that show to this show? Do you feel that?
Yeah, it is very different. I can feel that it's very different because the way that the young men talk, well, I'm pretty sure they're older than I am, but the way they talk is very different. You know, you don't get, I don't know, you know, what race they are, but you don't see too many young men just so positive, you know, and for them to give feedback to women about guys and their point of views, which is really good, like, is a really good thing, but the environment is completely different. You know, the way they talk, the way they present themselves, you know, the way they say everything is well put together. It's not like they're talking off the top of their head and just not thinking about it, you know, and that's really a good thing, which I enjoy it, and I will be calling back because I listened to the other show about the NFL kicker. The woman.
What are your thoughts on that, Miss?
It was good. I actually went on there and liked it on your page. I think that's how I saw one of the other guys that called or whatever. But it was a really good show. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though it was amazing to me, because at first I was like, what the hell, like, you know, a woman kicker. But you know, I've heard of women playing football before, but it got real interesting, so I had to listen to the whole thing. So yeah.
My bad, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's I think this show right here, man, God talking, you know, like I said, you know, I'm not saying it is a female-based show on the other side, and I refer to it the other side because the environment is so different. The environment, you know, how, you know, from, you go from, you know, girls screaming at each other to, you know, men just talking about Nicki Minaj's ass. So I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, but the conversation is completely different because women, when they talk, they act like they have to scream at each other or yell at each other about certain things. Men handle situations way different from women. And that's what I like. That's what I like about this show, because I see that you all handle a situation completely different than if I was talking with a group of girls.
That's cool.
I really do appreciate everybody for supporting it, man, calling in, man, because this show, well, the Malone's Pipeline series, you know, because we had the morning show, which, you know, last week I didn't get to do the morning show, but, you know, I'm going to make it up, and I'm going to put the morning show up tomorrow. It's going to be up there the first thing in the morning. Make sure y'all check that out. There's an interview. I was interviewed by the Cypher's Den. Make sure y'all go check that out, and I put that in the morning. So make sure y'all tune in, like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You know, I know Miss Ashley will be on there. You know, talk to the lovely Miss Ashley. Tony pops up every now and then. Craig comes in. You know, there's a lot of people that call into the show, and hopefully we can get more people on this end. Not even hopefully, it will. You know what I'm saying? And Saturdays is the underground mix, so if you're underground artist, make sure you send your MP3s to dmpmusic@live.com, or just hit me up on the Facebook and we can make arrangements or whatever the case may be. And I really do appreciate everybody for, you know, showing support and doing what you're doing. So, I want to ask you, Mr. Tony, before we get off, I want to ask you, look, I saw this girl, right? Now, this girl's playing with my fucking emotions, man, you know what I'm saying? She over here, she my next door neighbor. She over here wearing booty shorts and everything outside this hotel outside. What are you doing wearing booty shorts? She over there talking about, come on over. What you mean, come on over? But she got a dude, though. She got a dude. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's the thorn in the rose right there. Don't get picked by the thorn. It's not worth it.
And then, you know, this is why I lay my head at, so it's not like, you know,
nah.
It's not like, you know, I can't even do it.
Well, no, you already know what they say. Don't share what you eat, right? So that's the perfect example right there. That's crazy, though.
Wow. Wearing booty shorts. It's fucking cold outside. What are you doing wearing booty shorts?
Don't test the water because she has no respect for her, whoever he is. She has no respect for herself or him.
And that's another thing. You got to deal with a headache. It ain't worth it.
Look, Tony, she got a big ass. I'm talking about.
Why are you whispering?
Listen. I'm telling you, you ever seen? No, I'm talking about. You ever seen Pinky, right? You seen Pinky?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, her ass is bigger than Pinky's. Oh my God. Oh yeah, speaking of Pinky, ladies and gentlemen, I will be in Las Vegas July 12, 2013 for a DJ battle.
Yes, I've seen it. Congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I don't know, Tony, have you seen it yet?
I see a poster, yeah. That's why, like I said, I support you. You're going to do your thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be live. Pauly D will be there. DJ Teresa. I don't know ever spell his name. DJ White Girl. And I'm just so happy, man, because those are the best of the best right there. You're not gonna get any better than those DJs. And I pay homage to them. And you know, that's just the people who are gonna be there. Pinky will be there. That's my idol. I swear to God, I remember doing some things to myself as a teen. And I'm sorry. I just need to take a picture on Instagram and take a picture with her and post it up on my walls. And sometimes maybe get lotion, maybe.
Too much information.
But let's go ahead and get the hell up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the hell up out of here. Appreciate everybody for calling in, man. Make sure y'all check it out on Wednesday when it airs. Promote the show, spread the show. Let your grannies, your uncles, your pastors, the people down the street, just yell outside the door, "Hey, call into the show." Whenever you're in traffic, just tell them, "Hey, look, roll down your fucking window. Roll down your fucking window, G." What? Call 773-8 897-3976. What number is that? Malone Pipeline. Bitch, call in. So, yeah, then go ahead and call in. Let's go ahead and get the hell up out of here, man. Trey, man, I appreciate you, man. You want to tell the females your Facebook so they can reach you and they can get to know you?
It's Trey Cheatham. Facebook.
Yeah, make sure you hit them up. Ashley, would you like to spread your
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
They'll see me on your page, or
That's good.
But I go look at all of them, like, just see who's on Facebook. I mean, who's on the phone.
Oh, definitely. Well, that's good.
I don't know if I'm supposed to add them as a friend or not, but
I mean, you can add them. Don't matter to me. That's between you and whoever.
No.
It's all about networking.
I don't want them to say that I'm stalking them. Like
stalking? I mean, Facebook's stalking in common though. It really is. On the cool level, like
no. See, you're not even supposed to say that.
But it is. I know. Look, my little brother, man. Look, my little brother is always on this girl's timeline, like it's like breaking news alert or something. Like, she posted a picture of a Kool-Aid. What?
Well,
dude.
Boy. How old is he?
Huh? He's 16.
See, he's a baby.
But nobody should be stalking somebody like that on Facebook. It creeps me out because it makes me believe it's like, okay, so he contacts her. I've seen his inbox. He contacts her every day. Now, if a person contacts you every day, says the same thing, hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? WYD, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't respond back. I told him, she's not into you. Shorty ain't into you at all. You're probably scaring her by emailing her all the goddamn time.
See, he'll get deleted as a friend.
So that's why he can't be friends with me on Facebook. That's why. But let's get the hell about it before they kick me off of this bitch. I appreciate everybody for calling in, man. Do your thing, man, and let's get the hell up out of here. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Peace. Enjoy your week, man.
Bye.
You too. Bye.